In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a quick and easy candy cane graphic. We're using PROcreate. Click on this plus sign up here at the top right and choose the square. This is the default square that is available in PROcreate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a hard brush. I've shown you how to do that in a previous video, but we'll go over it here just real quick. Click on this brush icon up here at the top, and I am in my airbrushing library. That's a good place to put it. Click on this plus sign to add a new brush, and we're going to change the spacing to 9%. We can do that either by sliding this dot right here, or we can click on the percent number here and type it in directly. So I'm going to type in a 9, and then I'm going to tap outside. And now we're going to go all the way over here to Apple Pencil. And the opacity here, I want to change to none. So I'm just going to grab the little dot right here and slide it all the way to the left until it says none. Now let's go to Properties. And the Orient to Screen right here, we want to turn off. Let's change the maximum size all the way to maximum. So grab the little dot and drag it all the way to the right until it says max. And then we're going to click on Done. And what this allows us to do is to create a brush that is very, very huge all the way to very, very small. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our brush for this particular project. So I'm going to take this slider right here, and I'm going to set it for 9%. Then I'm going to tap on it, and I'm going to click on this plus sign right here. And that sets a marker at 9%. Then we want to set a marker for 4%. So we're going to take this down to 4. And then we'll tap on it again and click on the plus sign. And then I'm going to set it to 1. Tap on it, click the plus sign. And now if I move this bar right here, in between the 1 and the 4%, so that it's evenly distributed between the two, we're at just the right size at 2% that we want to have. So we tap on that, and we click on the plus sign. So we got 9, 4, 2, and 1. We're going to start on 9%. Let's choose the color picker up here on the left. And we're going to set this for a light gray, almost white color so that we can see it against the background. And then we're going to create a half circle. When we draw this, we want to hold the pencil on the canvas until it snaps to shape. Up here at the top it says ellipse created. And then I want to tap the finger of my other hand, just place it on the canvas, and that snaps it to a regular shape. Then I release the Apple Pencil, and then I release my finger. And now if I tap on this arrow right here, it selects our object. I'm going to go down here to snapping. My distance is set to 16. My velocity is set to 6.2. Right now, I'm going to turn off the magnetics,, and the snapping, both of those switches. And then I am going to grab this green dot right here and rotate this until this part looks like it's going pretty much up and down. And then I'm going to tap on the selection arrow again to deselect. Now let's go up here to our layers menu. And I'm going to click this plus sign right here to create layer 2. And on layer 2, I'm going to make a straight line that goes up and down. Once again, I'm going to hold my Apple Pencil on the page until it snaps to shape. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it to make it go up and down. And then when I release it, you notice that it doesn't quite fit the end here. So up here, there's an edit shape. You tap on that. And then you use this little blue dot right here to move your line where you want it to be so that it matches up as perfectly as it can. If you can't get it to match up well enough, then just simply go back to layer 1 and re-rotate your half circle. Once the line is where we want it to be, we tap anywhere on the screen and that deselects that. So here we have a lovely candy cane. We're going to go back up to the layers menu. We're going to tap on layer 2 and select merge down. That's second from the bottom here. Then we're going to click on the plus sign again to create a new layer 2. I'm going to come up to my color picker right here, and I want to choose a red color. And then over here, I want to choose the 4% mark. And what we want to do is imagine that this is a full circle. And we want to select the middle of the circle. We're going to start here, and we're going to curve down. And we want to make sure that the end of the candy cane is covered with the red. And then we're going to start at the exact same place again and curve. We want to make sure, whenever it snaps to shape, that there is space between these two lines right here along the side of the candy cane. And then let's do another one. And that one went to an ellipse. So let me try again. There we go. I want a bit more curve on this one. So I'm going to come up here and do Edit Shape. Then I'm going to grab this middle blue dot. And by moving this handle, we can actually increase our curve. And then we can move this blue dot over here to adjust the distance between them. And then tap anywhere outside. And let's make the next stripe. And we're going to keep going around here until we have the curve completely taken care of. Now we want to put stripes going down the straight part. To do that, I'm going to go up to my layer menu, create a layer 3, and then I'm going to create my curve going on that layer. I'm going to click on this select arrow again, and I'm going to move that down because I need to have a little room. And you notice you can kind of move it any old way. What you need to do is go down here to snapping and turn the magnetics and the snapping on. And this is where the distance and velocity helps us out. The distance is how far it goes before it snaps, and the velocity is how quick. So now, when I move this down, it snaps. I want to give it about that much room, and it moved over, so I'm going to try it again. There we go. And now we're going to duplicate that layer 3, move this down, duplicate the layer 3 again. To duplicate, I'm sliding to the left, and I'm clicking on duplicate. Then we do the select and move down. Do that again, and move down. And we want to make sure that the stripe does not hit the end of the candy cane here, because the other end of the candy cane already has the red stripe covering it. Let's deselect that. Then I'm going to take all of these layer 3s and the layer 2 and pinch them together. Now that we have where we want our stripes to go, we tap on layer 2 and we're going to choose clipping mask. That means that it's only going to show what we've done where the layer below has color. That's the bottommost layer in our clipping mask stack. Let's create a layer 3. And this time we're going to go down on our cursor over here to the 1% mark. And let's choose a green color. And we're going to repeat what we did on layer 2 onto layer 3. We want to make sure that our green stripes do not touch our red stripes. That can be challenging in some places. Let's edit that shape. There we go. It's a very tight curve there. That's better. And I'm not going to bother doing the copy and snap on this. I'm just going to eyeball it. And once again, we don't want to cover the very bottom of our candy cane. Now we go up here to the layers again. Tap on layer 3 and choose clipping mask. And we have this lovely candy cane. We're going to add another layer. Tap on the N right here. And 2 down from the normal blend mode is the screen blend mode. That allows us to draw on top of our shape and see through what we're drawing. It's going to lighten that by the degree of our colors. So let's go up to the color picker. And I'm going to go back here to this off-white. And then I'm going to come over here and select the 2% size brush. And let's create a curve right here. Make it look nice and shiny. Then we'll do the same thing for the part that goes down. I'm going to create a line, And then I'm going to put 2 dots. You can put 2, you can put 3, you can put 1, and then another long line after that. And here we have our candy cane. I am going to take each of these layers and slide them to the right, and that selects them all. And then I'm going to click here on Group. And this is our candy cane grouping. We can turn off the background color. Go up here to the wrench or spanner, depending on where you live. Go to the Add. And right here, second from the bottom, we want to choose Copy Canvas. And then we're going to go to our Layers menu, add a layer, go back to our wrench or spanner, and use this paste right here at the bottom. And we have now duplicated our candy cane. Let's give it a little angle. Make sure not to go over the side of your canvas. You see it cutting it off there. And let's say that we don't want a white candy cane with red and green stripes. If we use 2 fingers and slide to the right, that will turn on alpha lock. You can tell that it's on because there's a checkerboard pattern. We can also tap on the layer and select alpha lock right here. So either way that you are comfortable with doing it, that's the way you should do it. I'm going to now come up here to my color picker, and I'm going to choose that bright green from the history, and I'm going to fill this layer. Because alpha lock is on, it will only color the portion that already had color. Let's go up to layer 2, and let's make this one purple. So we tap on layer 2, fill layer. Let's go to layer 3, which we can't really see because layer 1 is that color. And let's make that an orange color. Tap on it, fill layer. I'm going to turn off layer 6. I'm going to go up to the wrench / spanner, copy canvas, go back to the layers menu, create a new layer, wrench spanner, paste, and let's move this one over here and tilt it that way. And what this has allowed us to do is to create 2 different candy canes. You can create as many as you want. This is a lovely graphic. You can make a wreath out of it, put it on a canvas, and then put a nice Christmas saying on it. And it works very well. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial, and I hope you have a wonderful day.